Welcome, Cancer. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for May the 15th through to the 21st, 2017. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you truly for all of the loving, positive, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now, let's see what the energy is going to be for us this week. Look at this, the Star. We see where the impossible is now possible. So what are those goals? What are those dreams? What are those desires? What do you want to manifest in your life? What do you think was out of reach, undoable, impossible? Because now you are seeing the clarity of how to go forward. And the King of Pentacles, so your ideas, your thoughts. So new ideas, new thoughts, new ways of doing, new ways of stepping in your creativity actually brings in the abundance. Now, what is abundance to you? Okay, because if it's relationships, you're coming up with new creative ideas within the relationship. If it's finances, money, career, you're coming up with new creative approaches to your job, your career, maybe creating your own product or service. The World card, wow, what strong cards for you this week. The World card says you've come full circle in your life, in at least one area of your life, but it's usually a blend. And there are things that we need to complete. There are things that we need to put an ending to. There are things that we need to move past, allow healing in, so that we can actually move forward, so that we can step into an elevated path, the next part of our path, the new path, without limitations on us, without excess baggage, old baggage, weighing us down, old responsibilities. So it is really about completing this week. It's about allowing closure in. It's about allowing healing in. It's about finishing up those projects, those tasks, those things on your list that never seem to get crossed off, so that you can move away from that energy, that it's not part of your new path forward. Queen of Swords is our underlying energy. Well, this is the mom in the deck. This is really having a passion for our dreams, our desires, what we have committed ourselves to, what we want to commit ourselves to. So this is our dreams, our goals, our desires, and how we will nurture them, how we will grow them, how we will allow them to grow into the realization of the goal, the dream, the desire. This is not allowing people to push you off your path. This is defending your goals and dreams. This is taking ownership of them. And you have a passion here. You have a love for not only yourself, but what you want to step into, of what you want to create, of who you want to become. We have Judgment. So we're not making decisions lightly here. And we have very strong cards. So this is a beautiful card on top of the other strong cards to say that we are really thinking things through, that we are understanding where the balance needs to be. So we are researching, we are asking questions, we are weighing out situations before we come to some decisions, to some conclusions, to making strong judgments about how we are stepping forward in our path. We have the Ten of Cups, our happily ever after, with the Death card. And, you know, the Death card is really a liberating card. It's a card of freedom. It's allowing excess baggage, old situations, energies to leave our path, so that we are not burdened, so we don't feel the weight dissipating our energy. So this is a very strong week of seeing how we can step into a new beginning, a new start, knowing what we have to complete, knowing what we have to let go of, knowing where we need healing in our life, to allow those endings so that we can let in the new energy to really celebrate walking into our happily ever after. Work and career is the Wheel of Fortune card. Wow, what strong cards for you. I mean, we have the Star card here, we have the World card, we have the Judgment card, we have the Death card, the Happily Ever After card, we have the Wheel of Fortune card, and once again, this is all about closure. This is all about allowing closure in your life. Endings to happen in your life, to allow responsibilities. This is where we delegate out responsibilities and obligations to free ourselves up for what we want to put our energy into, our focus into. This is very strong for your ambitions and your passions, and opening up the space in which to walk into to allow the new opportunities to come into your life. So this is a work and career. So we may be seeing where the balance is within our work and career. This could be, it could play out in so many ways. It could be where we are looking for a promotion. So we have to almost allow a change in the way we approach situations at work, to not have the same knee-jerk reaction to what the boss says or what's posted on the board or where you are or where you are going. It's like ending a cycle. It's like closing a door. It doesn't mean that everybody's going to quit their job and start something new, but by changing your perception or changing the way you think, or you could be changing the job, allows you to step into a new energy and new path when it comes to work and career. Now, it could be just in the way you look at your job. You may have looked at your job as this tedious thing, and now you are seeing that this interaction with the public is really lightens or brightens up your day and raises your energy and makes you feel like you are being useful and you contribute to somebody's joy or happiness, or to your own joy or happiness. You could be looking for a promotion, to change your job in some way, to move your energy into a new direction. This is also about finances. So we could be looking at our spending patterns and choosing to spend our money in new ways. So we could be actually looking at our budgets and really making some strong changes in where we spend our money, or it could be our time, or it could be our energy, to open up to the freedom, the possibility to not limit ourselves any longer in certain ways. Love and relationship, we have the Hierophant. Well, I would have to say that we're looking at our relationships with how to bring in a new sense of balance within the relationship. I think you will find this inner peace or this inner balance that needs to be. It's more about reflecting it into yourself in how you feel within relationships, love relationships, who you love, your interaction within those relationships. And I think that you are really looking at your inner strength, where you feel an independence within the relationship, where you feel a security within the relationship, of what makes you feel grounded and safe and loved within the relationship. And so this can evolve very easily into things to do within relationships to bring in that peace of mind, to bring in that kind of support or unity that you want. Maybe it's passion. Maybe it's intimacy. And so by going within and understanding, it could be that what irritates you within the relationship is actually a reflection of something about you that you need to work on, that you need to strive for, so that you find that inner balance, that peace, that harmony within. Six of Pentacles for your spirituality. So this is very much about what you do for others, really comes back to elevate you in your path. So the best way of moving forward in your path is by reaching out to others and helping in some way. Maybe it's through a community effort. Maybe it's just a close friend that you're helping out. Maybe you are a shoulder to cry on and they need that support. They need that person. Maybe it's you doing something for somebody that they cannot do for themselves. Maybe it's as simple as smiling at people throughout the day, raising the energy around you, raising the light around you. So it's very much, rather than prayer and meditation, although I think those are very strong things that we all need to do, you get the benefit when you help others, when you reach out to others, when you help others. And that kind of energy comes back to elevate you on your path, to bring in riches, to bring in abundance, to bring in happiness. Look at this. Health, well-being. The Empress shows up. You may be looking at new creative ways in order to raise your health, your well-being. It could be where you work just straight midnights and now it's time to get that day job so that you are going to bed at a decent hour, you're waking up at a decent hour, you feel more in balance, more in tune. You could be looking at a kind of job or something to do that raises your vitality, that keeps you moving throughout the day, that you're not sitting in one place for too long, getting more exercise just through doing other things in your life, doing other things differently. So you are really attaching yourself to your creativity in what you can do and how you can do it, when you can do it. Making it part of your everyday routine. This is a very new path, and this is a new path in creativity and bringing in the abundance. So when it's in health and well-being, when we get creative in our daily routine. So if you take the elevator every day, maybe you want to start taking the stairs. And I know that's not overly creative, but it is a different way of going forward. And it does bring in the abundance of health and well-being just because now you are doing the stairs a couple of times a day rather than pushing a button and waiting to walk off that elevator. And it could be small changes as simple as that. It's getting creative. It's finding a quick way of packing a lunch every day so that you're eating something healthy for your lunch or for your supper or your breakfast. So it could be deciding to set the alarm clock a few minutes earlier so that you have time for prayer or meditation in the morning. Or taking your lunch hour at a stroll through a park so that you are grounding yourself. So look at new creative ways that you can mesh things into your daily routine that is just automatically going to give you more vitality, more energy. A feeling of being grounded, a feeling of being in balance. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.